Let's be candid. As a citizen, and more particularly as a journalist, I'm at least as interested in penetrating your confidentiality in government as you are in protecting it. And yet, 6 levels of security classification is surely now far too unwieldy. So those 6 levels are being simplified down to 3 levels of security classification. Official, that's 90% of all public sector information. Secret, military, diplomatic, and top secret, what it says on the tin. The old system was set up 50 years ago when the technologies we enjoy today were simply undreamt of. The new system would seem to satisfy everyone, the citizen, securing the knowledge that information held about them is protected. People working in the public sector now confident of a much simpler way of classifying information. And the journalist even assured that government is open and transparent.
A lot of people find we haven't got the trade-off right. We've tended to overclassify, to have systems which are so security conscious that actually they're really difficult to use. We need to be careful with personal data, we need to be careful with things that impinge on commercial confidentiality, and we need to be careful with things that affect national security. So we need to exercise personal responsibility, all of us. So I think a simple system where there's one level of protection that applies to nearly everything that we do, the official level, is going to help so many people.
All civil servants should take responsibility and accountability for protecting the information they work with, and just knowing which information sits under which tier will help me in determining what protection I need to provide before I disclose it to anyone else.
In order to get prisoners onto the Thinking Skills programme, we have to get information from their OASIS, which is the report that's written about them when they come in. Some of my other colleagues deal with sensitive information, and I know that there is always confusion surrounding what they should be putting on, what they're sending out, and where to get that information from, really. Especially in the prison service, time's very valuable, and there's a lot of miscommunication as to what should be put on things, and if it was made easier, then obviously it would be a lot quicker.
Consider the information that we need to use on a day-to-day basis, whether it be a telephone conversation, whether it's working on information on a train, whether it's working on information at our desks in a secure environment, and on operations as well. We wouldn't be able to conduct operations without the seamless flow of information between what we do in Whitehall, between ships, between army units. So whilst keeping in mind that need to know, so don't send information to people that don't need to know it, but also you have a duty to share that information to people that need it to do their day-to-day jobs.